So when I was in college, 2012, when I started music, I got more hate than anything else because I guess I was new. I didn't have a entourage of people. And the people who were so-called popular college kids, college rappers who just did turn up music and stuff, a lot of their people would shit on people. So it puts a bad taste in your mouth talking about me when you don't get love from anybody. So I'm doing more talent shows, I'm doing more open mics, freestyle battles, everything. Doesn't matter. You get a little buzz, but if you understand when you start something, you're not always good at it. So not only am I not that good at it, I'm basically putting myself out there to people, learning as I go. So the first, 2, 3 years, it was a bit rough. It was a bit rough. And I made a name for myself doing talent shows and stuff like that, pushing the envelope. I would talk about you, not you directly, but the type of person you may be. For example, I had a talent show and I made like a 10, 15-minute performance, which was one of my favorite ones. And all I really wanted to say was something that was at the very end. It was, and I'll get to the point of this, motivation talk. If I turn into a doctor, would y'all be happy? Or if I turn into a lawyer, would people dap me? Instead of growing up a joke like I beat a pappy, it's never cool to be a rapper. These people be laughing at you. If I became a teacher, would people care? Or if I turn into a preacher with Jesus' hair, come on, folks, don't be scared. I know you see it clear. Because some of y'all girls going to be strippers in a few years. I did a whole performance for about 10 minutes just to get to that one line, which was, 11 minutes in. Maybe I'm pushing it. That's all I wanted to say because I dealt with so much hate. And that whole purpose of that line was people are okay with you when you're just something regular. You strive to be something that everybody can be. But when it's rap, they don't like you when you're aspiring. At least then they didn't. If you're not talking about guns and shit. They like you when you already made it. So how is somebody supposed to make you when they don't even like you when you're aspiring? So it puts a bad taste in your mouth, especially with all the hate. So I became the person who did talent shows and open mics and pushed the envelope and, said things that normal people wouldn't always say, like talk about Greeks and certain people who get in Greek life in PHC just for popularity, just for women, just for men, not for the real reason. Community service, uplifting black people, being the leader of us and showing us how to, giving us more opportunities. Motivation talk, let's go. Life ain't easy. Life is not easy. It is not easy at all. When I had a 9 to 5, it was a different beast. A lot of people don't like their jobs. A lot of people hate their jobs. A lot of people like their jobs but hate the people. Usually more people love the people and hate the job or hate the boss. Usually the people is what keep you there. The money is what keeps you there. The security is what keeps you there. You knowing you're going to have a check keeps you there. Most of us don't strive for our dreams. One of the questions I like to ask a lot of people is, what do you do for a living? Then I ask them, what are they passionate about? Because those answers are usually always different. And me, I'm not the person who likes to say, I wish I had did it differently. I wish I had went for my passion. I don't want to be the person that says, I gave up on my dream. I'd rather die for my dream than live for unhappiness and something that I don't want to do, even if it keeps me stable financially. This motivational talk is for the people that don't feel like they can do enough to get where they want to be. That job is cool, and there's nothing wrong with keeping it. But there's a reason that they give you 5 days of work and 2 days off. They know you're going to waste one of those days resting. They know that. And they know the next day you're going to dread coming back to work. When a job asks you, what do you plan on doing for the next 5 years? It took me all of my life until about 3 or 4 years ago to understand. They want that answer to stay within the company. What do you want to be in the next 5 years in your interview? They're asking you this in your interview. You have to say some type of manager role or senior role at this job. You have to say anything that you can say that revolves around this job that you haven't even gotten yet. I used to say things like owning a company and all this other bullshit. Not knowing that's keeping them from hiring me. Jobs don't want you to be successful in what you want to be. They don't want you to use them financially to leave. This motivational talk is for you. Don't give up. I know you're tired. I'm not going to tell you not to get sleep. I'm not going to tell you not to get any sleep. But take a nap. Do something. Do something. Don't go to full sleep. Take an hour nap if you need it. But before you do something. Film something. Don't edit. Edit the next day. Ask your kids to do something for you. They understand this technology more than you do. Apply for a different job. Or be like me and quit that motherfucker. I don't like hearing people complain personally about their job, especially if they don't have kids, because I tell them quit. And when they give me excuses, I say, I don't know what else I can do for you. I jumped off the ledge and quit mom. $50,000 a year. IT. I have an engineering degree. That's spitting on me. I'm supposed to be making $60,000 a year off the rip. I don't need you. And I will never make myself feel like I need somebody. Y'all, I know it's hard, man. I know it's hard. I know school is hard. I know your job is hard. I know your relationship is hard. I know your marriage is hard. I know it's hard raising kids. Boy, it's hard raising kids. And I know you can't just up and quit if you have kids. But if you don't know what to do, like I tell people, humorous moment, buy plastic cups and design them bitches, bruh. Somebody gonna buy them hoes. Make t-shirts, bruh. You can never go wrong with making children's t-shirts. This motivational talk is for you to be better. Don't just use COVID to create content and then when things go back to normal, go back to the place you hate. A lot of people found a new world with creating videos for YouTube, finding out more about themselves. If you're aspiring to do something in your life, especially in art, there's no application for art. There is no application for making music. There's no application for selling paintings. There's no application for acting like talking about it. Sure, you can apply for casting calls, but it's not. What else you got? You can't tell the director what you want to be. You have to go do things yourself. Go do it. Go fucking do it. Your kids learn from you. If they see you dreading every day at your job, they see that. They see it. This music thing is bullshit. I'm just going to go ahead and say it like that. It's bullshit. Me personally, as a rapper, I get really fed up when I see labels sign people like, and I'll name drop, what's her name? Bad Barbie? The white chick who tries to act black? And if you're a white chick that acts black, but you actually grew up in that, this is not towards you, because there are a lot of white people who grow up in poor environments who just take on black tendencies. And tendencies are not set to race, but here we are. Bad Barbie got signed off of cussing out her parents and Dr. Phil on national TV. What a fucking privilege. And I ain't talking about white privilege. I'm just saying, these labels ain't shit. How do you sign somebody being a rapper and they never rapped? These viral moments. We have people out there like me who really are trying to be lyrical. People like me who are doing more than one thing. I never wanted to be a photographer. I still hate it to this day. But I am super blessed because it helps me network and find people for my videos. Helps me meet more models without having to pay them a certain amount to get things done for my work. This motivational talk right here is for you to understand. Do you really love what you do? If the answer is yes, kudos to you. If you don't, why are you doing it? And is it worth it? You have to accept that. One thing that we can't get a refund on is time. And I'm not going to be that 40-year-old, 50-year-old person that says, I wish I had did X, Y, and Z, blase, blase, whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope. I'm not being that. I'd rather be a failed rapper who has a million videos on YouTube that never fucking made it with so many albums than be a person who's a fucking billionaire doing some shit he hates and couldn't venture out. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit, bruh. I'm gonna be out here and be successful. For me, sometimes it makes me upset that I can't have relationships. Because relationships cost money for a man. And when you spend money on women, you set yourself back on the things you want to do. Women don't understand that. Some women don't understand that. Relationships cost so much money. I've become celibate because I don't want kids. And when I say celibate, I didn't give up completely on sex. I'm actually just trying to stop it. So I'm not having sex. If I can explain, when you try to reach a goal, no matter what it is, you're going to fall here and there, maybe once or twice a year. I'm just making up a number. But when you don't set out for a goal, you fuck up a lot. That's my point with celibacy. So if you try to not have sex with people for a specific reason, you may fall into something once or twice over a period of time. But it's way better than the times where you were just around living life, not caring, and you might be picking here, picking there, and now you have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different sexual interactions in a year. Maybe you pop up with a child. I don't want a kid to be the reason that I stop doing what I love to do. So that's just me. That's just me. This motivational talk is for you to not give up. Don't give up. Do not give up. I'm speaking on a whim. I know I'm rambling, but just don't give up. Don't give up. If it's not working, always find a new idea. Everything that you learned at your job is literally things that you can apply to your life, to your business, to your goals, and those different things. You can apply that to everything. It took me so long to realize these customer service skills that these jobs have you doing that you hate so much when you're a call center agent or when you're retail serving McDonald's or some restaurant shit, post office. No matter what job it is, they're trying to teach you without telling you. This is how to run your business. This is how to run a business. And you can make more money running a business, selling weak-ass design plastic cups, dip them bitches in glitter. Make some t-shirts. They're all on YouTube. Spend a little money, I promise you're going to make double that in less time. But you're going to work harder too. This motivational talk may or may not have been helpful to you, but we're going to put a break in story times just for you to know that. My personal experience is, I don't know if this rap should have worked, but I tell myself it will. I make myself believe it will. I put out blogs and vlogs, and I've been doing this for almost 10 years now. I've been doing this YouTube content game for almost 10 years now. I have beats on there. I have vlogs on there. I have tutorials on there. I have almost 500 videos. And it does make me sick a little bit to see people use YouTube and things like that who are brand new to it during COVID, just to see them get thousands and millions of views. But I can't be salty. A lot of those people have shown me how to do it. The algorithms changed over time. It's all good. It's all good, man. Because I love this shit. I love being the center of attention for the things that I want to do. I don't really want to sign to a label just yet. I really don't know if I ever want to do something like that, but I'm from Mississippi. We don't have much opportunity. And to be honest with you, I think I'm one of the most popping people out there, no matter how far back I feel like I am. This motivational talk is for you to say, you know what, I can do it. Every day is not easy. I promise you it's not easy. It is not easy. You got to make money. You got to pay bills. And that's the point of this. This country wasn't built on trying to tell you that you can make it. It was for you to see if you could be the outlier to make it. Are you special? You can do this. I promise you can do this. But I can't push you any further than you want to be pushed. I can't. It becomes a little depressing when you feel like you're working for nothing. It becomes a little depressing when you married somebody that you don't feel like loves you back the same way. It becomes a little depressing when you realize you waste a lot of time doing something you don't love. It becomes a little depressing when you lose friends for whatever reason. When you hate your job. I'll tell y'all this. I was once homeless. 2 years. Really a year and a half because the 2-year span was off and on. But I was homeless. I was sleeping in a whip. Sleeping in a truck, man. And for some reason that didn't make me give up. It's funny. I was homeless while I was at my job, $50,000 a year. And when I quit, I told myself I'd rather sleep in my whip knowing I don't have a home or a job than do this shit with these people who don't even like me, who stress me out and work me to death. Corporate job, office job. I don't know. I have blind faith, man, but it works out. It's been working out. And I just want to let you know it's possible. It is possible. Do not give up. Don't do that to yourself. Don't give up. That's all I really got for y'all. Like I said, we're going to do more motivational talks over time. But I just wanted y'all to have that. Maybe somebody needed that. Maybe one person needed that. Who knows? But you have to inspire yourself, man. You just got to do it. And if you don't want to, that's cool too. But no regrets. Have no regrets. It's your boy Dee Brown, a.k.a. Bruce D. Roy. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this. Low Tide LTD. It's almost 10-year anniversary, man. It's almost my 10-year anniversary for this shit. That's amazing. Y'all be blessed.
You so dope. Better than a drink in my coat. More like the tree in my smoke. If you wanna rock this boat, then we can ride out. You so dope. I'ma get you into your zone. Then we can be alone. Go ahead and kill your phone so we can ride out. You so dope. What? You so so dope. You 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 so.
Y'all make sure y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe, cause some funny, some fire stuff is on the way.